Hi everybody, my name is Cheryl and welcome to A Tranquil Life. I have this little diamond painting of these two cardinals in a winter scene that I purchased from Amazon. I got two of them in the same pack and I have just fallen in love with this. I've been working on it and it's so addictive. I just thought maybe while I was working on it today that we could sit down and have a chat together. If you're working on a diamond painting, or if you have another hobby, cross stitch, or if you crochet, knit, whatever your pleasure, grab it, get yourself a drink, and let's visit for a little while. I have a very small Facebook group, and in that Facebook group we have challenges, random challenges every week with different subjects. We cover foods, we cover places, like exotic destinations, we cover movies, TV shows, just random, just anything random. I've been researching and doing those events for the last year and a half. What I thought I would do is to go back and choose some of those and share some of those facts with you. Hopefully you'll find them interesting and we can just have a little chat about that. It's sometimes when you do a stitch with me or a diamond paint with me, finding things to talk about is a little difficult. So I thought this way I could share with you a few interesting facts about some things and you might find it interesting. So that's the plan. Now I'm going to load up my tray here, and should have done this before we started, but since this kit is so small, I'm just using the little baggies for the diamonds and I don't have them in containers, so it's a little more difficult to find the color that I need, but it's working. With this diamond painting that I'm doing, I thought maybe we would talk about, the first subject would be, a good thing for us to talk about for the first one would be diamonds. We had this event back in April of this year. It was Diamond Week. Diamonds are April's birthstone. So that's what prompted me to use diamonds, and I thought it was very appropriate for diamond painting as well. So I'll read you a few random facts about diamonds that you may or may not have known, and we'll get started. I'm hoping my head is not under the camera here. Alright, the first one is, diamonds are considered to be one of the hardest natural materials known to man. A diamond is up to 58 times harder than anything you will find in nature. The only object that can cut through a diamond is another diamond, which you probably knew that, but I find it fascinating that they're so hard. I just wonder what tools they use to cut them, to put them into shapes that they can use for jewelry. It's always been fascinating to me. I've never looked that up. Might have to do that to see. I would assume that the tools have to have diamonds in them in order to shape another diamond. I don't know. I'm very curious about that. Looks like I've got all those. So let's switch colors. Got a little too many there. Alright. The next one is around 1.5 million diamond nanoparticles can be found in a candle's flame. Currently, there is no way of extracting these particles, but it does explain how candles add sparkle to a room. Isn't that something? If they ever figure out how to isolate those nanoparticles, the price of diamonds will go down drastically, right? That's just fascinating to me. 1.5 million diamond nanoparticles in a candle's flame. I guess, you know, it makes sense that with the carbon in the fire, you know, that it takes fire and the extreme heat. I guess it makes sense. Speaking of extreme heat, it's hot again today here. But it's summer. I like having 4 seasons. Can't complain. I am looking forward to fall though. Alright, the next tidbit. In 2007, the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics announced the discovery of a 10 million, now wait, this is a big number, 10 billion trillion carat diamond in the sky called Lucy. The star was named after the Beatles' song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds and is located 50 light years from Earth. The planet's core is made of oxygen and carbon, which has crushed itself into crystalline form. 75% of the planet is pure diamond. Wow. I am absolutely shocked that they haven't sent a mining expedition out to that planet. I don't know how far 50 light years is, but 75% of a planet is pure diamond. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I thought the name was pretty proper too. I like the name they chose for it. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Okay. Speaking of diamonds, with this painting, when it's on the light pad, this is an Elise light pad, and I'll link this below if you're needing one. It's wonderful. It's made a big difference for me for being able to see what I'm doing. But when it's on the light pad, it doesn't sparkle that much. I can't tell, I can't differentiate the colors because they all look just dark. But when you hold this thing up and it hits the light, it is absolutely beautiful. From what I've heard, the round drills, which is what this is, they sparkle more than the square ones. I don't know because I've not finished a diamond painting yet. I'm thinking this will probably be my first one, but I have a square drilled one too, and it's quite a bit bigger. I think it's 50 by 60, I believe. It's a big one. And this one's only 30 by 40, so no, the one I have is bigger than that. But it's square drill, so I'm anxious to compare the sparkle when I have both of them done side by side and see which one to me sparkles more. They say that the round ones do. If you've not tried this, oh my goodness, you have to try it. You have to try it. It is so much fun. I resisted this for so long because another hobby was the last thing that I needed. But I'm with it, you know, a little bit of time a day, sometimes a half an hour, sometimes an hour. And sometimes I'll just sit in the evenings and watch TV. And while I'm watching TV, because you can do it while you watch TV. It's not very, you don't have to concentrate that much when you're placing the diamonds. And that's what I love about it. It's not to where you cannot get distracted, because it's you can just go right back to where you were, as long as you remember what color you have in your tray. I've done that several times and I've forgotten what color I was what color I was using, and I had to stop and take a minute to think about it. But other than that, and I'm sure if you set your bag next to your tray, that would probably be helpful. But do you think that I think of that? No, no. But it is. It's so much fun. They're not expensive. It doesn't take a lot of money to get started. You just buy a kit. The kit comes with this pen. It comes with your wax to pick up your this. You load the pen. There's a little barrel there. You load it with this stuff, and this stuff helps you pick up the diamonds and put them down. This surface is very sticky. There's a layer of sticky glue on it, and when you push on it, it grabs a hold of the diamond, and then your pen lets go. And you follow it just like you would a paint by number or a cross stitch pattern. Actually, the colors of the diamonds most of the time are the same as DMC numbers, which I think is really cool. So really, in effect, you could cross stitch one of these designs by following the pattern. It would be, of course, a full coverage, and it would be very involved to do, but it is possible you could do it. But this is the only full coverage piece of this size that I will ever attempt. So this makes it a lot easier for me to have the full coverage pieces, the beauty of them, without having to stitch them, because I just don't have that kind of time left on this earth. I can't invest 20 years because I don't know what the future holds. None of us do. Okay, another random diamond fact. Diamond weight is measured in carats. The word carat is derived from caration, K-E-R-A-T-I-O-N, the Greek name for the carob tree, whose seed was used for centuries as the standard of weighing precious stones. 1 carat is equivalent to 0.2 grams or 0.007 ounces. I never knew that. I knew of a carat, but I didn't know the comparable measurement for a carat. So 0.2 grams or 7, what would that be? 7/1000? No, 7/100ths of an ounce. Oh, there's Bess. I've been out of school a long time. I'm retired. I don't have to use my brain very much these days. I love it. Well, they say it's not true. If you don't use it, you lose it. And I do. I try to challenge my brain every day. Oops. That's why I like random facts. Learning. Never stop learning. This is a pretty green. Like a frog green, looks like. I noticed with this little tray, some of these drills are the same size as the little valleys in between those ridges on the tray, see? And they stick, they wedge themselves in there, and then when you pull on them, you take the whole tray with you. And I have knocked a few out of the tray. From doing that too, so you have to be careful. I'm sure there's more fancy equipment. There's fancier pens. I have a fancier pen, but the barrel is a lot smaller in diameter, and it doesn't pick up the drills as well as the fatter barrel does. So I don't use it. These are very, very much perfect for the job. They do the job. I just love the colors on this. And I love how you work on it, and then you can't really tell much about it because you're up close to it, but then when you hold it up, it's like, wow. I'm sure Haid is the same way. Heaven and Earth Designs. I keep saying Haid, but that's what it's. It's a full coverage cross stitch designer. Very, very pretty. I'm addicted. I'm going to have more of these. I have a huge one on the way. I'll do an unboxing when I receive that and share that with you. That one's going to take, I mean, it's going to be an investment of time, definitely. Alright, get this last one in here and we'll do another fact. Let's see. Let me find my color here. There it is. Okay. What I did was I put the drills down in a little baggie and clipped off the package that has the number on it and just stuck it down in there. Okay, what do I have here? I hope I've been in frame. Have I? Yeah. Okay. The first known use of a diamond engagement ring took place in 1477 when Archduke Maximilian of Austria gave Mary of Burgundy a gold ring featuring an M spelled out in diamonds. 1477. They were appreciating diamonds. Isn't that something? And to have an artisan at that time make an M, it's just amazing to me. I bet she was thrilled. I can only imagine. I know I would be. Even today. But to get the first engagement ring with a diamond in it, that's pretty special. Okay. I've not been wearing my rings lately. They're a little tight on my fingers, so you know, when I'm home, I don't always wear them when I go out, but when I'm home, I don't always put them on. It's that time of year when it's so humid and everything aggravates me. My clothes aggravate me, my jewelry aggravates me. It's too hot, too hot. Okay, let's see what else we got here. To produce a single 1-carat diamond, 250 tons of earth needs to be mined, which is testament to just how precious and rare diamonds are. 250 tons of earth have to be mined to produce 1 carat. That's a lot of work for a little payout. That's what my husband says about pistachios. It's a lot of work for such a little payout. Sunflower seeds. It's worth it though. They're precious. Not the sunflower seeds, but the diamonds. Speaking of compression to make a diamond, I'm going to have to set this thing under a book or something for a while once I finish it because it's still a little wrinkly. Is that it for that color? Oh, I can do a couple more up here. At least use what's in the tray. It's a really soft purple color. I know you can't tell much about what I'm doing or what color I'm using or anything, but when I finish it, I'll show you a good close-up so you can see what it looks like. Got some really pretty colors in it. I've said that already. Well, it looks like I do have too many for what I have. I don't want to go up any further with that. Okay, let's put these back. And let's do okay. All right, and the last diamond fact that I have says, ancient Romans and Greeks believed that diamonds were precious tears cried by the gods or splinters from falling stars. That's interesting. Splinters from falling stars. I wish they were. They'd be a lot more plentiful, wouldn't they? I think this is a tree branch I'm working on. I love the holly leaves and the berries. And of course the male and female cardinal. I just adore them. Especially in the snow. They're so pretty against the snow. A little color in a bland world during winter. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. I'm going to sit here and do this a little bit longer, and then I've got some laundry calling to me. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll do this again soon. And until I see you again, happy diamond painting.